talk to God when I need a favor. And I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor. God, I need a favor. I know amazing grace, but I ain't been living them words.
Hey guys, welcome back to Shots with Spots, where it's been so long that we've drank, I lost my bottle. I spent about 30 minutes looking for it, and
I told him where it was, and he still couldn't find it.
I looked, but she said I didn't look enough. Hey, that's what being a man
Wife
is.
to the rescue.
That's what being a man is about.
Wife
But that's
to the rescue.
That's why we're married.
Oh, that's why?
Yeah, that's why it's important to have a woman in your life. So welcome back. Welcome back to Shots with Spots. This is our July episode, so we hope everybody had a great 4th of July celebration.
Amen.
We did. We saw some great fireworks. It was awesome. So, yeah.
We didn't have any fireworks, though.
We didn't have any fireworks. We saw them, which was awesome to see them explode. Didn't.
No. Let's see how long he realizes.
Realizes what?
What you're missing.
What am I missing?
I'll let you figure it out.
It's been a while.
I was ready.
I don't drink anymore like that, to be honest. It's crazy.
No, we don't.
I don't. Speak for yourself. You do.
Do I?
Yo, she be throwing them back. I'll be right back. All right.
Break my cabinets, child.
If any of my Christian followers are watching, don't look at my glass. I got the orgasm donor.
You don't do that.
I do. I donate them all the time.
To who?
I don't know. People. This time, now you're putting me on the spot. Shots with Spots.
Are we starting with the shot?
Yeah, but we always start with the shot.
I mean, I wouldn't say.
We can never mess up the tradition.
Can you open that?
Yes, I can. And I'm definitely well trained on opening that bottle now. Oh, that's a big one. That's proper.
I'm going with the Orioles.
Let's go O's.
You know, we've been going to a couple extremely hot games already this summer.
They've recently got to go to the Orioles versus Phillies games. I was bummed out because I had to work for that, but it was a good game.
It was.
Was that the one where you got? That wasn't the Grand Slam one.
Yeah, what? No.
Who did you guys play when you got the Grand Slam? You guys got the Grand Slam, right?
Yeah, we got it.
Who you know who you were playing?
A team. I can look it up.
Nice. And I mean, it's not that serious, but they had a good time there.
Gotten a couple giveaways.
Yeah, they got some cool shirts.
The Hawaiian shirts, and the beach towel was...
Right, yeah, so yeah.
The beach towel was after the Hawaiian shirt, and then we got... I don't even know.
They're always doing some cool giveaway things, and that's pretty cool. I mean,
and then the underdogs of the Orioles, the Shorebirds.
The minor leagues.
That's the one.
Yeah, so the minor league team, the Shorebirds, we
went to them.
Yeah, we went. Well, I got to go to that one.
Yeah.
They do the same thing every once in a while. They do giveaways. This time we got bobbleheads. So
yes.
That was pretty lit.
And the kids got to play a game on the field.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
That was cool. All right.
Love it. All right, let's take the shot. Cheers.
I don't have any room.
Oh, wait. Forgot how good that tasted. Speaking of taste, you know, every time they drop a new Prime flavor, I gotta try it. The Dream Pop energy drink. I was hoping he would make this in a regular one because I'm not really a fan of the energy drinks, to be honest. But this flavor, you know, it's like that Dreamsicle flavor from back in the day, like the Dreamsicle Ice Pop.
Yeah.
But it tastes just like it. It's pretty good.
Ooh.
I want to talk about one of my biggest fears this time of year.
Your birthday.
No.
Oh.
Like the summertime, where it's hot as balls outside. So other than chafing and just being sweaty, standing still. Yeah. This has happened in the past, but my biggest fear is in the middle of the night losing power and then the fan and the air conditioner shut off. Because I sleep with the fan literally year round and she hates it.
I do.
But that is my biggest fear, and it's happened before. And it's funny because I know as soon as I stopped feeling air, as soon as the fan cut off, I popped up out of bed like the Undertaker. Like, dong.
Oh.
And I couldn't sleep. You know, you can't sleep when you're sweaty. It's just like so uncomfortable.
I slept fine, apparently. I didn't even
but
know
yeah,
what happened.
Yeah, she doesn't even wake up, and I'm just in the bed fighting for my life in a swimming pool with myself.
There's different types of heat.
Man, I don't know. Like this heat, this ain't the same heat that we played in back in the day. I promise you that.
That's humidity.
We were outside in that heat, walking barefoot on a blacktop, and now I can't even walk out. Like for instance, the Shorebirds game that we went to for they had a bobblehead event or bobblehead giveaway, and so everyone gets there early because it's only the first 1,000 fans to get one. So we got there. What was it? 2 hours early. Well, it was something like that, right?
Yeah.
But either way, so we stood in line for 2 hours, and it's just like...
And of course, like, I did what I could. I packed a big gallon of water.
Yeah, and some water bottles.
Yeah, and a cooling towel and stuff like that.
Yeah, we were all doing pretty okay, but it was just like, I was drenched in sweat just from standing still. We tried to sit in the shade up, they like this little stair area. You could sit in the shade. We thought that would have been good, but there was no airflow coming through it.
Yeah.
So that was actually really, worse than being in the sun, kind of.
Well, then we moved to...
Yeah, because there was a breeze at the bottom.
Yeah.
Like but
we sat under a tree and got at least a breeze.
Yeah, but this heat will kill you. For me to work in it all day, it's just like shit. So roughly, I swear, I probably drink at least like maybe 10 bottles a day. I'm not sure what that... Well, at work, honestly, because then I still drink, my gallons at home. I have to piss a lot, but that's just... I'd rather do that than pass out.
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather piss out than pass out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get a shirt. That's a slogan.
Oh, okay.
Piss out, don't pass out. Copyright.
Speaking of sleeping earlier, you were talking about sleeping.
Was I?
Did you know, depending on what side of the bed you sleep on, it, like, describes you?
Like there's meanings to how you sleep?
No, like what side of the bed you sleep
on.
on.
Oh, what side of the bed?
So what side of the bed do you sleep on? Let's see if this is true.
The one closest to the window.
When you're facing to the bed, are you on the left or the right?
I sleep on the left.
Okay. Are you cheerful?
I'd say so.
Are you hardworking?
Hell yeah. I got a neighbor that tells me that all the time. She said, hardest working man in the neighborhood.
Are you confident?
I'd say so. I've been gaining a lot of confidence recently,
Are you more creative?
I'm definitely creative.
Are you, do you wake up happy?
Yes. I mean, I'm not, mad. I mean, of course, everyone's upset. Oh, I gotta wake up, go to work. But I go to work with a cheerful mind.
That describes the person who sleeps on the left side of the bed.
Which is me.
Yeah.
Amen.
All right, so you answer this if you can for me.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
Like I'm talking for you?
Yeah. I love my husband.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't want to say that.
We'll beep that out.
Do I prepare for the worst? Like, worst case scenario?
Fuck yes, all the damn time. Listen, there'll be a car 20 miles ahead hitting the brakes, and she'll be like, oh, look out! And I'm sitting here turning my head, I don't know what I'm looking at, and she's like, oh, that car, all the way up there. Oh, I know. Okay, we already found this.
Do I make more money than you?
No. You don't.
My money's your money.
But then it's not, you don't make more, you make the same as me then.
All right. Am I more logical?
No, I'm sorry.
I'm not?
No, you're not.
Am I grumpy?
Hell yeah.
Am I grounded?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Am I a negative person?
Unfortunately, yes.
That would
that's kind of like the first one. You focus more on like the bad situations that could happen.
That's more of the right-sided.
So then that's how we sleep then.
Yeah.
That's
Isn't that weird how the side of the bed you pick to sleep
really
on
determines,
describes.
That's crazy.
Things. I mean, how true it is, I don't know, 1,000%.
But that's remember, didn't you find? Well, this wasn't necessarily describing a person, but it was a feet chart, and it was Italian feet, Mexican feet.
Oh, no, it's your toes.
The toes, yeah,
toes.
The way your toes are set up, you could tell your ethnicity or something. It
Yeah,
was weird.
if your second toe was longer than your big toe.
Yeah.
And or how it's shaped and
all that weird stuff. I want to tell you about one of my most proudest achievements, I guess you could say. I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't know it was going to happen.
I feel like there could be a lot.
It's good, but it's a little shitty.
Oh.
So, one time, I was taking a crap.
Oh, just once.
Yeah. And it was bad, but it was good. Like one of those like, oh, it hurts. I'm sorry, this is kind of a little disgusting. But anyway, what I'm getting at is when I wiped, when I was done everything, there was nothing on the toilet paper at all. I think I just had that nice cleanest like cut and it just, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
The boys will understand. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought this up to my wife, I guess.
I mean, I feel like that happens to me a lot though.
Huh?
Like, you
don't have like stuff on there when you wipe?
Not really.
Oh, then maybe. Okay. Hey, if it's just me, I'm sorry. Let me know if you had that. Listen, the guys got me. I know they do.
Do they?
Yes, they have to. Because if not, then I'm going to have to delete this whole channel.
So, sadly, I feel like in the news and everything else, we've been hearing about a lot of passings. One of the Vikings, the
football players.
Yeah, the football team.
Well, the football players on that team.
Well, yeah, but a young man just passed away in a car accident. Actually, I think he was visiting Maryland, or
he was a player.
Yeah, and they just signed him. He was like their 4th round pick, and like he passed away. He was only in like his mid-20s, and it was like a car accident that took him. And anybody that's gone too soon.
That's a tragedy. It's like when he uses you to your full extent and he's ready for you to come home, you have to. That's like that one movie, Greater.
Yeah.
That's based on a true story. Like God spoke to that kid and got him to speak to other people and share his grace and his faith. And like when all the people came together like for a celebration, it was just crazy.
Well, I mean, I saw that firsthand with Jamin. At his funeral, like...
Yeah, you really see how...
A young father, again, passing away in a car accident, and, I mean, but just seeing the community come together, it's amazing.
The community definitely stands behind them, and we all even stood with the other family as well.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's not just because he's a well-known wrestler or anything, it all sucks, man. And that's why it's like I try to preach all the time that, like, no matter how good of a driver I am out there, like, how much I have control of what I'm doing, whenever I see, like, a car coming towards me, it's like I almost get that fear, like, I hope it's not a drunk driver or something that... Because like I said, the other night, I actually left work early, and there was an accident literally at the exit of my work at the time that I typically would have left. So it's almost just like...
A freak coincidence.
There's a weird coincidence on why I was able to leave work early that day. Because there was another employee that was coming into work he was on the other side of it, so he wouldn't have got hit. I don't know, it's just, you just got to count your blessings. There's weird reasonings behind everything.
Hug your babies a little tighter every night.
Yeah.
Not trying to bring the situation down.
No, it's never. You just got to bring awareness to it. That's all it is. Just always be safe out there and be observant of what's going on around you. Because no matter how much control you have of the situation, there's always another side of it that could take over. But anyway, speaking of taking over.
Ooh.
Something has took over the internet over the last couple of days.
Again?
Yes. You might not have seen it. You know why?
What?
Because it's about John Cena, our boy. You can't see me. Put your gloves up. Hey, remember? Hold on, before we start this, remember my mom took a picture like this?
Yeah.
Like it was backwards?
It was backwards.
Sorry, Mom, I love you. But listen, John Cena, man.
Stop, now you're really going to make me cry.
Listen, it made me kind of tear up a little bit because that's my childhood right there.
That's my...
He's got one more year left of wrestling. He said 2025, right?
Yeah. One of everything in 2025, and then we're gonna...
We kind of talked about this the other night. Do we think that they're going to let him break the record, get the 17th time?
Sadly, I think yes.
No, sadly. I want that.
No, I want that too. I feel like that's why they're making everything so...
known?
Out there.
Well, yeah, I think that's why they're announcing it.
I feel like he's gonna break the 17 because the person he is tied with... He had a falling out with WWE and everything else, and I think they want to try to
eliminate, like erase
that.
Yes, yep.
With his name.
That's what I was feeling too, because Ric Flair is kind of, I forget what the issues was with him.
Well, it started with the drunk thing in the airport, and I feel like it just went downhill from there.
I think Cena deserves it though, out of everybody.
I really do too.
He definitely carried that company.
He did. He still is.
The cycle has literally went from, it's like, it was The Rock and then Cena. And then it went from Cena to Roman. Now it's Roman to Cody. You know what I mean? Like, you could tell how the cycle's going, and I like it, but I think I could see him being the champion one more time, whether it be just for one night, whatever the situation may be, but I feel like it would be cool if he came, like, at the Royal Rumble and won the Rumble and got it that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because The Rumble was for the match at WrestleMania, right? Yeah, if you win the Rumble, everyone points at the sign.
I'm thinking like the contract.
Yeah,
but
that's
Money in the Bank that just happened.
Which that was crazy. I think that was a sloppy. So it was a good event, but there's so many botchy moments in it. The biggest controversy, what I've seen is, and I called it out during the match, is when Damian didn't raise his hand. Like when.
Oh, when they said he kicked out.
Yeah.
I feel like that happens in every big pay-per-view match. Either they call it or they don't call it, and it doesn't happen. Right,
but I heard, and this was from another wrestler, Bubba Ray Dudley.
Oh, okay.
Billy Ray, I forget, he has a bunch of different names, whatever, but him.
The table guys.
He was saying, and I'm going to try to look back on it, that if you look at Damian during that, his hands were like wiggling. And he was saying sometimes wrestlers, when they take hard bumps like that, their body kind of
locks up.
Yeah, and it gets numb. So he could have been trying, but it's just weird.
But that was supposed to happen to lead into what did happen.
Right. Well, then another thing I thought was maybe they were slow on getting Drew's music to play. Like his music could have probably hit at like the 2 count.
But somebody pushed the button later, or there was a delay somewhere, because we all know electronics.
Drew was probably taking a shit. But I also, now back on what you were saying, go ahead and talk about Drew, because I was going to talk about that also.
I don't like what they're doing to Drew. Drew, I feel like, is a faithful...
loyal champion. Yeah. Wrestler
in general. And the crowd, I feel like, got behind him when he won the belt at WrestleMania. When he stood on the table, like, after he won the championship.
Yeah. And then when
Damian started that issue.
Yeah, and then Damian cashed in. Yep.
I understand it's TV. I understand it's... Help me out with the word.
The storyline. It's all...
storyline, but, like, acting.
Entertainment. That's what the E stands for.
But I feel like it's been pushed a little too hard at some points.
But then you also got to look at the other thing, because this is what I see. I think they're really building up this huge feud with him and CM Punk. Because CM Punk is really who's screwing him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And CM Punk, like, he's having the best time of his life right now in WWE. I think he's on that urge of his career where he's just having fun with it right now. I seen a clip online where...
He can back
So you remember that when he was... when he got that referee shirt from that girl, referee Jessica, they all have like the fun relationship. So like he was, when he attacked Drew, like when he was running back up the ramp, like he was acting like he was choking her out. Like I don't know, they all play around. It's a fun place to be.
I understand it's one big giant family. As a mama, it's like, it breaks my heart.
Yeah, because it's like watching your child get bullied almost. But then remember, whatever, he quit and then all that shit happened. But I don't know. We'll see how things go. Another thing in wrestling that I'm very, very excited about is this Uncle Howdy.
Yes.
Uncle Howdy, this thing is awesome, and I'm loving the way they're doing it. So far, it's been good.
It's still.
I really like the way they did. They let him talk in a sense about his brother.
Yeah, I'm sure that's got to be hard for him.
Yeah, because I mean, Bray Wyatt was a great wrestler, and I'm glad he can just continue the legacy of what he was already doing.
He was another one that's gone too soon.
Yeah, he wasn't that long after Jamin, was he?
I feel like it was like a year.
I mean, that's still kind of close. A lot of people are saying they're thinking Alexa Bliss is going to come back and join because they're still, I think, missing a 6th member.
But I thought Bray was the 6th member.
No, that's what everyone was saying too, because that's what I thought. I thought it was like that's what the lantern, because them carrying the lantern was carrying his soul.
Bray, yeah.
But then I thought female. Right, but then I thought because on the back of Eric Rowan's mask he had the Luke Harper mask. But then I thought maybe that was the 6th. So I don't know. But then they're saying there is a physical
6th.
That's going to be Alexa Bliss.
Another female, though?
Hey, her and Nikki used to actually be a tag team. Remember that back in the day?
Back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
It wasn't that long ago, but yeah.
Remember we met her when she was like in that, like, that was like her Harley Quinn phase. Like when she had that Harley, like the Harley Quinn hair. Speaking
of Alexa Bliss, and my sweet Italian man over here.
Hey, Italian sausage.
Their birthdays are coming up.
We share the same exact birthday, like the exact day, year. So when we met her, I didn't know that. And that's my fault. Because I want to ask, like, what time she was born. Because if me and her were really born...
That's not creepy at all.
It's not, but it is. I just want to see, because, like, maybe me and her were meant to be. I don't think they have that type of stuff online.
They just have, like, their birthday.
Yeah, like, their stuff. Yeah, not the time. I really don't remember, but I think it was, like, 8 in the morning or something. My mom said something like she gave birth to me on an elevator. That's probably why every time I get on an elevator, I'm like, oh, I remember this. Hey, I'm in the box. Again.
Oh my god.
Ooh, and then the door opens. That's what it is. Every time I leave the elevator, it's giving birth again. Yo, see, I don't drink. This is why I don't drink.
Oh my, someone help me.
Somebody help me. Hey, so I saw the story online. This grandmother, she had dementia. So one day her granddaughters like just came over to check on her, see if she was home, make sure she was good. The front door was wide open.
Oh God. That's another disease.
Hold on. Yeah, so the front door was wide open. She wasn't in the house. Everyone's freaking out. And it's been a couple days since they've been over there. So it's like they don't know when she left. They call the whole search and rescue. You know, just on...
The police station? Or
yes,
like
police
the
station.
Oh, okay.
Well, everybody. Does everyone go out and help look for her? Dogs, everything. So they're out searching all day. They go back to the house. Grandma's in the house, sitting on the couch, watching TV.
Like nothing happened.
Yes, they all go in there, and they're like, "Oh, Granny." They're like, "What, baby? I was at bingo with Betty." So Grandma went to fucking play bingo, and they were all panicking out searching all day for her.
Aww.
Like it's a funny story.
Yeah.
But those situations can turn into bad ones, because I mean, we see.
You know how many elderly people they do go missing?
Yeah, because of that. Dementia is crazy, and I just couldn't imagine it because, like, of course we see it in movies, but I know it's probably like 1,000 times worse in real life. But when you talk to someone that you loved your whole life,
and they don't,
and they're like, "Oh, who are you, honey?" Yeah. And it's like, damn, man.
Well, it's like that one movie, and
what, 50 First Dates?
No, it wasn't Dear John. It was
Elton John.
And like he had to like
The Vow.
Is it The Vow?
Yes.
They got into the car accident.
Yes.
She had brain damage, and he
had to like
dedicate his life to re-falling in love with her.
Yes, and like he had to make her fall back in love with him. Like that is crazy. I think that was based on a true story too, wasn't it?
I'm sure.
I mean,
to a certain degree, but
that's almost like
dementia.
Oh yeah, and I was gonna say.
Even in...
Can you imagine if the wife, like 50 First Dates, I mean, I know when he met her, she had the disease already. He loved her so much that he tried to convince her every day.
Even in Dear John.
They had kids.
When she was older, like, he reread their story every day to her.
Yeah. No, that's the Notebook.
Yeah, okay.
Notebook. You're fine. But I like, that one. We used to watch the movies all the freaking time, dude. She turned me into like the freaking... No, because I low-key watch those type of movies, and I'm not even afraid to it, bro. Like, I'm not even afraid to admit it, because...
You shouldn't be.
There's nothing wrong with being emotional or okay with that type of stuff. For instance, I can drive home and listen to freaking Tupac. I can drive home, listen to freaking Linkin Park. I can drive home and listen to freaking Tim McGraw. Yesterday, I drove home and I listened to the freaking Backstreet Boys. I want it that way. It doesn't matter what type of music I listen to or what type of movies I watch, what type of people I watch or hang out with. That does not define who I am as a person.
No.
I have a very wide range of what I like, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Like, I'm tired of the society where you have to feel like you're forced to like something because if you don't like it, then somebody's not going to like you. Not everybody likes the same thing.
No.
You don't like some things that I like, but that doesn't mean I can't marry you.
Right.
People are just, I'm going to say they're soft these days.
But it opens you up to...
Well, people out there need to be more open-minded.
Yeah.
And stop, like I say all the time, stop focusing on the negative shit in life because there's so many positive things that you're missing out on because you're looking at the wrong. People suck. I need a shot. Are you taking any?
No.
You're not taking shots with spots? Then what are you doing here? Go take shots with the dog.
I'm the spots that cause the shots.
Cheers to myself, I guess.
You like my new saying?
Say it again. I was too busy cheersing.
I'm the spots that call the shots.
Okay.
You're the spots that take the shots. So we ready for a joke?
Oh, we got the joke of the day?
Ah! What is the difference between me and a mosquito?
I'm not sure because you both suck. Is that the answer?
No.
Oh, I was like, wait, why are you looking at me like that? The difference between you and a mosquito. The other letters?
Huh?
Because me is only M-E. Or you just tell me. I'm trying to be too logical about it.
I don't stop sucking when you slap me.
I was kind of on the right page.
You were.
Damn, that's good. We need to tell like all the Christian people out there, stop watching. I'm just playing. It's okay. You gotta have a sense of humor, man.
Even with... We're Christians. I know we're not...
Nobody's a perfect Christian, so don't say we're not perfect Christians.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we're not perfect, but we're not the devil either.
No. Hey, and we said it on here before, like, we wouldn't go to church if we didn't sin.
Exactly.
We wouldn't talk to God. Like, you're never going to be 100%.
No.
But as long as you keep your relationship strong and you'll be fine.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that I even know that 100%, but I sometimes feel like that to myself. Like, I'm going to say I have some powers, but sometimes I literally feel like an energy that is like making me feel okay.
Yeah.
Like that literally could take a bad day, turning it into a good day.
Or that literally lets you leave work early to save you.
Exactly. Like it's little things like that people could say it's coincidences, but I call God. I don't care what anybody says, and that's okay. And that's another thing, like I was talking about earlier. If you don't like God, that is fine. That does not define if I like you or not. Like, and that's what I try to tell people all the time. Like, I know the Bible says certain things and this and that, but it's like, see, then this is where it sounds contradicting, because I'm not going to say we can tweak things in the Bible. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is certain things can be looked past because God always says, love thy neighbor? Like, always love your neighbor.
But you can still pray for that person even though
in secrecy.
They know.
Yeah, if they don't, and we're not pushy Christians because we don't like that. Like, we don't like when what Jehovah's Witnesses or whatever come to our door trying to get us to come to their church, and we sit there and tell them, no, we're already a member of our church, and they still sit there and
preach. Okay,
well, come back. Like, I still every once in a while get a text from that one pastor, like, oh, happy Thanksgiving, or if it's a holiday, he'll be like, Merry Christmas, and that's fine. I don't care. Like, and I'll sit there and talk to him a little bit. It was awkward because one time, remember, it was the kid from Target that I used to work with. Yeah. Because he actually goes to that church up the street. Yeah, but we're not afraid to say we love God. We don't know everything about the Bible. We don't know everything about God, but we're learning. And that's we're never going to stop learning. Right. It's like life. A friend of mine, and this is the thing. He's a friend of mine, and I can still be his friend with the way he says things. Mm-hmm. He said, he believes in reincarnation. Like, when you die, you come back as something else. Okay. And I'm not going to argue with him because he doesn't argue with me. Right. But it's funny because I always catch them. For instance, something bad will happen at work, and he'll be like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, why are you saying his name? You know what I mean? But it's one of the things, it's like, it's still in their vocabulary. Yeah. Because they'll be like, oh my God, you're what? Oh, you're what? Yeah. Like, because in a sense, you're calling out to him still.
Speaking of, like, reincarnation, not that I'm agreeing with it or not.
Right.
So, like, have you ever heard your birthmarks indicate how you died in a past life?
No, I didn't. Like in a sense, like, if I had one here, I either got stabbed or shot there, or... No, I haven't. That's crazy.
It makes me wonder, because I have, like, a giant one on my back. Like in my shoulder.
Yeah, well, that shoulder.
It's cool hearing facts like that, because it's like, oh, I never thought about that, but then it's like...
Some of them make you wonder,
wait, what?
Yeah.
Coming up, we have... What's one of our first events of the year, I guess you can say?
Luda!
Yes.
That's like next week.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Next weekend, yep. So next weekend we're going to be seeing Ludacris live. We're going to film it. Should I bring the GoPro?
Either that or the phone. We'll see.
But with the GoPro, I can put it up on that stick and get like a higher... Yeah. We'll see what we can do. We'll definitely get some Ludacris footage, whether it be good or bad.
Some way or another. Don't judge.
Hey, there ain't no judging here.
But we've already started the 2026 calendar.
2026?
Yeah. Wait, no. Next year's 2025.
Yeah, what are we doing then?
You don't remember? So, like...
2025? Hold on.
I just told you this the other day. So...
Oh, so I ain't gonna remember.
He only has, like... He gets every other weekend off and then, like, a random day during the week. The family was planning something for October of 2025. I had to count what weekend he was off. That was fun. Because they're like, oh, we really want him to go, but... Because you had to buy tickets for this thing. And
they go fast, so you have to get them like a year in advance.
Oh, yeah.
Like, tell them what we're talking about. We're talking about the Sight and Sound.
Sight and Sound Theater. So we go to the one in Pennsylvania, and there's only 2 in the United States.
Right. So I think we talked about it before, because we told them we went and saw that was Noah, right? No. We saw Moses.
Yes.
So we saw Moses there before, and they do a live action scenes of the Bible.
Yes, and I just saw David.
Yeah, she went and saw David. I missed it because of work. Or no, I stayed home with the kid. What'd I do?
I mean, yeah, you stayed home with the kid, so somebody couldn't go, so they had a free ticket, so I was able to go.
That's what it was. She was filling in for somebody. Somebody called out sick.
It's magical.
She says it's magical, but like it's more than that, because like they make you literally feel like you're there.
Like you're...
So like if it's snowing in the thing, like in the scene, or raining, they'll like have like a mister or something.
Yeah.
Like sprinkling water, like so you feel like it's raining, or you feel like it's snowing. If there's wind, they blow like it's super windy. Like
it gets cold.
Right, like it's just crazy.
The last time I was there, I've seen license plate from Ohio.
Oh, like you're saying, like people travel a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't remember where the other one is. The one they're doing in 2025, it's literally from March to December. Just one type of show. They normally do 2 different types of shows a year. Like one for about 5 months, take a break off so they can learn the scenes and stuff like that, and then do the other one for about 5 months. This one, it's literally March to December, and it is, do you remember what it is? Yeah.
Noah.
Yes.
Well, I said that earlier because I thought that's the one we saw.
I know, but
I like Noah.
it's Noah.
What I always think is funny, not funny, like what I like about the Noah's Ark story is, in a sense, realistically, I've learned about that through the movie Evan Almighty and Bruce Almighty. So Bruce Almighty was the one where he got to play God, and then Evan Almighty was when he got to be Noah and build the Ark. The church that we go to is actually called the Ark, and it's built like an actual ark. So if we ever get flooded out,
I'm going there.
We're going to church.
But yeah, so actually when we're going is going to be our 9th wedding anniversary.
Yeah, October.
Because this
15th.
year will be 8.
Yes, yep. The next year will be 9.
What? I can count.
We made it! Yay!
We are starting to fill our 2025 calendar.
But that one's a gift to us though. Like the person that's doing it is a gift.
Yeah.
Right? Like so we're not spending money on that one. Next year is our comeback year for the money. So as always, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. If there's a John Cena button on it, hit it. Because you can't see it. You might be able to see it. But drop some
Wait, am I going wrong?
Drop some of these emojis in the comments for John Cena. Because we love you, Johnny. But yeah, subscribe, hit the like button. Let's have some shots.
Yes. Alright.
Yes. What's up, brother? He's gay now. Did you see that?
What do you mean now?
I ain't gonna talk about that.
Okay.
Later. Love you, Sketch.
Oh my god. Okay, I have a headache. Did you see there's going to be a 5th Certain Rather movie?
Certain Rather? What? Just say there's gonna be a 5th movie? What?
There's gonna
be a 5th
Somebody
movie?
is making the 5th movie to a sequel that already has 1 through 4 that from our childhood in a way, I would say.
I think I saw it. I think I know
We
what you're talking
have
about.
1 through 4.
Right. I think I know what you're talking about. Is it a green thing?
Yes, it is a
I was gonna say
green
person,
thing.
but it's not a person.
I was gonna say goblin, but I don't think it's a goblin either.
Talking about Shrek.
I am.
Yeah, I saw that.
You got a high five.
I'm kind of excited too.
What?
I'm kind of excited too. What the hell did I just do? Anyway, I'm kind of excited about that too. But what I'm confused, so I don't know if you saw the same one I saw, but the headline said an all-star is making its return. So I don't know what that means. It's just saying
So
because like hey now, you're an all-star, get your show on, I'm gay.
So it's supposed to be the all original cast.
Oh, like Michael Myers, that's his name actually. I swear to God.
How?
Austin Powers, remember Austin Powers?
I was like, what movie are you watching?
I know, I didn't even think about that, but it's funny because like his name actually is Michael Myers. That's why it's like, ew, I never even thought about that. 'Cause Michael Myers, you're thinking about the fucking guy with a bush and the cleaver.
Yeah. Okay.
So you know Michael Myers was kind of like Eddie Murphy back in the day. So have you ever seen not Dr. Dolittle? What the hell's that movie, bro? Hold on, now listen, I'm drawing blanks now. Eddie Murphy made a movie. Nutty Professor.
Whoa.
There we go.
Oh, no.
To where like he played every character in the movie.
Ew.
Like, I mean not every character, but he was multiple characters in the movie.
Ew, I didn't
So
know.
in Austin Powers, Michael Myers did that as well. Hey! So Michael Myers played Austin Powers, Fat Bastard. What's that guy's name? Not Mini-Me, but his.
I don't know.
So I haven't seen that movie in a while. But Dr. Evil. Damn, I caught myself. It's just cool. Like, I don't know. It's like the white Eddie Murphy. Speaking of white Eddie Murphys, I got this guy I know. He's got a podcast of his own. I feel like I shout him out a lot, but like each time I shout him out, it's for something different he does. Kevin.
But he shouts you out.
Yeah, and that's why I just like returning the favor. So we got Studio 2 with DJ KP. It's his podcast. I wanted to thank him. He shouted me out on there recently. They played one of my songs, checked it out, gave me some good criticism about it. And that's what I like about the music scene here. What Kevin does with his podcast and the music reviews, they give real good criticism, whether if it's bad or good, but like they don't give it in like a...
I wouldn't say they don't give strict bad.
Well, no, like they're not giving it in a bad way. They're giving it as in like they're saying, okay, you're good,
fix this,
but work on this a little bit.
Yeah.
For instance, like the song I did send in, and I'm not trying to make excuses, that was an older song. I just haven't released it yet. So now that like in a sense I know like what they gave me the criticism on what I could have fixed or how to make it a little better, I can actually fix it and then actually release it as a good track.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of finding myself doing that with some of my older songs because a lot of them have potential. They just weren't mixed right or my voice wasn't right. Like now I'm rapping with more clarity in my voice and people can hear what I'm saying.
And he's got people on their beats.
Huh?
What's that?
What did you just say?
You got people on your beats now.
I got people on my beats?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
The person that was in the studio with you the other day.
Collaborations.
That word.
Features.
That word.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, actually me and my son actually recorded a song recently. It's going to be coming out soon. It's called Going All Out.
Speaking of Shrek, I'm excited actually to see where they're going to go with it because...
I don't remember where it left off.
4... We have 4. We can
I was going to say, we might have to rewatch them.
It's called the final chapter. 4 is.
I wonder why they came back then.
That's what I'm saying. Like, where are they going to go? Or is it... Because it's actually called Shrek. It's not...
I hope they don't do nothing stupid. But I don't know, because I don't really know where they could go with it. I would have to really watch the other ones to kind of catch back up, because I really don't think I've watched religiously more than 2. Because 1 and 2 are the originals, they're the classics, like, and I don't want to mess that up, like they did with Jumanji.
And we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 for you.
Okay, well, I know what we're doing tonight.
We're watching Shrek.
After the camera stops, we're watching Shrek.
Alright, well, that's gonna wrap it us for here. Wait, what?
Holy fuck. Anyway.
We need a blooper.
We're gonna have a whole 50-minute video on blooper reels from this channel.
Just today.
Yeah, so we're gonna wrap this episode. We're gonna wrap this episode up for the day. We had a good time here. We want to thank you for tuning in to Shots with Spots. We love you guys. We miss you guys, and make sure you hit the subscribe button because we're just having fun with this.
Share the love, spread it around.
And if you guys like her cut me off all the time, smash that thumbs up button because it happens a lot.
I didn't do that because you're gonna edit it out and they're not gonna know.
Oh yeah, we're pulling up the last shot. I was about to pour it in my energy drink. There's a big boy over there. Yeah, so we will see you guys on the next episode of Shots with Spots. The next video we drop, so we're going to be dropping a challenge video soon. It's still going to be including drinking, so stay tuned for that. So,
cheers.
Cheers. Love you guys. Peace out.